Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 6th episode of the Faith Forward podcast. I'm your host, Nick Maisano, and let's get started. Today's guest is a senior here at Sacred Heart, studying business management and human resource management. Outside of the classroom, she is a member of the Delta Zeta sorority and was a Panhellenic recruit counselor this past fall. On top of that, she is playing in her 3rd year for the club women's basketball team. She has been a member of the peer ministry team since her freshman year, and she joins me today to reflect on all of it. Rina, Damon, welcome to Faith Forward.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. So let's get right into it. What was your faith like growing up?
Yeah, so faith has just been with me my whole life, honestly. I mean, since I was like a little girl. I have a twin brother, and I have a younger sister and a younger brother as well. So my family instilled it in us from a young age. I mean, I went to CCD through all my years, elementary school, middle school, and then I was confirmed, I think, my freshman year of high school. So yeah, it's been stuck with me for a while.
Where are you from?
East Hampton, Massachusetts. It's on like the western side.
Okay. And you grew up Catholic?
Yes.
And you still are Catholic?
Yes.
Okay. So now, how do you incorporate your faith into other activities that you do here at Sacred Heart? You have a whole list of extensive resume. So how do you do it?
Yeah, I think it was hard at first. Coming in as a freshman, I feel like I was very social and I like to put myself out there and try new things, but I wasn't super sure of how I was going to continue my faith here with being in such a new environment. Going to Mass on Sunday was like super fun freshman year, and then I started to learn about campus ministry, and then my one goal was like to join the peer ministry team. I really looked up to the people I went. I actually went on the freshman retreat freshman year and had the best time, and then after that I was like, yeah, I need to be a part of this. Like, this is like where I know I will find like my place. So then through that I found great friends, and I was like super excited for sophomore year, and that's when everything really took off. I mean, I joined club basketball sophomore year, I joined Delta Zeta sophomore year, and so then I became like a full-time student. I felt like I was super involved, and I felt like Jesus was really guiding me to where I was like supposed to be. Yeah. So
would you say that your faith and your involvement in campus ministry allowed you to kind of go into doing these other activities? Like, that was the first step?
Yeah, I definitely. I wanted to try other things, but I didn't know how to get there. And I think that I remember telling my mom one day, I was like, if I don't get peer ministry team, then I don't think this school's the right place. Like, I don't know what else like I need that. Right. And so that really found like that core community for me then to like branch out to new things, because I had those people like set, and I knew they were not going to leave me. Right.
Did you go to Catholic school growing up before college?
No, I didn't.
Was Sacred Heart, being a Catholic college, influence your decision to come here?
Yes. I was super Catholic growing up, but my faith was still kind of in the works. And then coming to Catholic college, I learned that so many people went to Catholic high school, and I was like, wow, that's like so different than what I'm used to. Like, Christmas trees on campus is like so exciting for me, and so being here and seeing the Catholic tradition like thrive really like makes such a difference in like my faith.
Yeah. And I know for me, when I did tours here, I loved the campus, but one of the big things was seeing that chapel with that big beautiful mural,
yes,
and mosaic in the back. I was like, it's so great that we have a chapel here and I can go to Mass every Sunday. So now you're a part of Delta Zeta. How has being a part of a sorority influenced your faith, either positively or negatively?
I think it's a unique combination, being a part of the peer ministry team and a Greek life on campus. It's not super common, I would say, and it was definitely a little bit of a challenge at first. I wanted to feel included and feel involved, but also Jesus is my life, and I'm not going to hide that. So I make sure to be loud. That's like my one thing. Like, I'm going to share his word. I'm going to share like what I believe in. And so joining a sorority was a big thing for me, because meeting these girls and a bunch of different people that come from a bunch of different places was super nerve-wracking. Yeah. But I've met so many Christ-filled women through that, and so honestly it's been such a blessing to have people in different areas of life that you wouldn't expect to like follow Jesus, but they do. And so it's really rewarding to like continue to like spread it in different areas on campus, not just in campus ministry.
Right. And it's amazing how you found these like-minded people to make these connections with and also spread the faith. So now, what is your role in the peer ministry team?
So currently I'm on the uprooted pillar. So we've been working with the freshmen to get them involved and really push their involvement in campus ministry as they, are away from home for the first time. And so that's been super fun. We, a couple weeks ago, we went on the freshman retreat. So we stayed away for 2 nights. It was really fun. We got to meet a bunch of new people and they all became friends, which was so amazing.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to watch them all bond with each other, learn new things about each other. That was so fun. So it's more just about involving the freshmen in their faith and continuing that in a college lifestyle, because it can be so challenging being away from home and new responsibility. So yeah, it's been super fun.
Are you going to miss that when you graduate?
Yes.
Yeah?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So now, how do you incorporate your faith in your everyday life? What are your everyday practices?
Yeah. So I would say, as of more recently, I didn't know about adoration until probably a year ago. One of my best friends, Bella Gongora, she goes to adoration all the time, every day. And so she's a huge inspiration for me. So going to adoration really grounds me. I didn't really do much of that in high school. I didn't really know about it. So that goes back to meeting Catholic women at school has just changed my whole mindset. I mean, I've been able to learn so many other things about Jesus and learn how to transform my faith and whatnot. But yeah, every day, I try to think of Jesus in the small moments and thank him for the little things, but also I just talk about him to my friends and even people that don't quite understand or maybe aren't really willing to hear me out. I just remind everyone that he is the center, he's the core, he's what guides me. And so I think it's about being vocal. That's my one thing. I think in anything that I do, it's yeah, Jesus got me here. Yeah, it's about Jesus. I can't wait to do this, and Jesus got me to this point. And yeah, it's very vocal.
So in being a vocal person in your faith, do you ever receive any pushback from anyone who may not believe or are skeptical of your beliefs?
Yeah, I think sometimes you got to come off the right way. And so you never want to be too pushy with your faith or your beliefs or something. And I think that's taking me a little bit to understand that Jesus is within all of us. And so he comes to us in different ways. So the way he comes to me is not the way he comes to you or others. And so the way that I perceive him and the way I share him isn't always the way that people can receive him. And I've really had to understand that. But I think it's just about talking about it, keeping the conversation alive. I mean, that's what it is for me. That's how I keep going with my days with Jesus, is that I just keep sharing. And if it's not getting received well, it's okay, because it'll come to them in a better way that's better for them to understand.
Right. And you have spoke about adoration and, your kind of new experience with it. Is there any aspect of adoration that you really like, or that you have grown to really explore?
It's a super personal experience, and I think it's different for everyone. And it's so amazing to see other people in adoration, because that they're having that own personal experience that isn't alike like you at all. You're having a completely different experience. And I like it because you have freedom. You can go whenever you want. I mean, I love to go late at night, in the morning, in the middle of the day, whenever you feel called. And there's no rules. There's no guidebook. You don't have to go in. You don't have to stay for 5 minutes or an hour or 2 hours or 2 minutes. It's really so individualistic, and you can kind of make it what you want of it. And that's what I like, because I can kind of just keep it on my schedule, and it's great.
Yeah. And I think I've said it on this podcast before, but prayer is your relationship with God, and your relationship with God is a personal thing, a personal friendship.
Yes.
So adoration, in high school I had adoration. Sometimes I go here too, and it is your time to connect with God personally, which I agree with you on that. It is a very intimate time.
Yes, that's what I've been saying, actually. I'm I am chasing an intimate relationship with Jesus. That's what I tell people.
Yeah, and it's only what's best for you.
Yes.
It's no one else's relationship.
Yes.
It's just you and him.
Yes.
So now we ask this to every one of our guests. How will you continue to move your faith forward? I know you're ready to graduate soon, so how will you move forward with your faith?
I'd say I'm a type B person. Things kind of happen whenever they happen. I don't really have a full schedule for everything. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know where I'm going or what job I'm going to land or whatever. But yeah, it's about keeping Jesus in the core, right? So a small little story is that my dad, a couple years back, he actually shared a photo with me, and it's a tandem bike. I don't know if you know the bike. It's there's a seat in the front and a seat in the back. Yeah. So his whole idea is that you got to let Jesus sit in the front seat and steer the wheel, but you have to sit in the back and continue pedaling. If I'm not pedaling, we're not making it anywhere. So I need to still follow his path for me. Let him steer the wheel, let him take the turns, but I need to let him lead me. So yeah, it's about keeping him in front and keeping my eyes on the prize, which is God. So that's how I'm going to keep my faith forward.
That's such a great mindset. And I couldn't agree with you more on that. So I thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much.
And I wish you the best of luck in everything you do.
Thank you, Nick.
All
so
right.
great to meet you.
Yes, you too. That wraps up episode 6 of Faith Forward. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube for more episodes, and we'll see you next time. God bless.